Hi friends, welcome back to Seasonal Crafts, and today's art project is also for art in the afternoon. It's the same project for 2 classes. It's the only time I'm going to do that this session. I just thought that this idea was particularly kind of cool, and I thought that both classes might like it. Just so you know, there's just one little difference, and I'll go over that, but let's talk about what we need. So you should get your Ziploc bag out that says the 3D polar bear. For my friends who maybe I forgot to put the tag in, it has the big piece of cardboard and it has the cutout. You're either gonna have an already pre-cut pieces for your polar bear, or for my art in the afternoon friends, because you're just a little bit older, you're gonna have a paper that has the project that needs to be cut out. So you're gonna need to get your scissors out and use your scissor skills to cut out these pieces, okie doke. I didn't do that with my seasonal craft friends because you're a little bit younger. I'm not sure how your scissor skills are. Just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and cut yours out. For my older friends in art in the afternoon, you're gonna do this, okie dokie artichoke, so you're gonna cut that out. But then friends, you're also gonna wanna gather your bottle glue and your glue stick. Maybe grab your tape. We might use it, I don't know, maybe not, who knows. And then if you want to get a marker, because we're going to add the face onto our polar bear, I grabbed a black marker because lots of times when I've seen pictures of polar bears, their faces usually have very dark noses and dark eyes, but it's up to you. Remember, you're the artist, so you choose. You can have a purple polar bear or a polar bear with a green nose. It's up to you, who knows. So lovies, let's get started. Let's get the first part made, which is the polar bear. So fun. So, like I said, art in the afternoon, grab those scissors, cut out your pieces. Now, this is the polar bear body. This is his face. And kind of crazy, this is gonna be his neck, but let me show you how this works. First, let's grab those markers. Let's go ahead and put our polar bear face on, okay? I'm just gonna add a nose and eyeballs, but if you want to add a mouth, if you want to add teeth, it's up to you. I am just doing a very minimum polar bear. Look at that, so simple. Just 2 eyeballs, and I put an upside down triangle for his nose. Yeah, and if I want to like define his ears just a little bit, I'm just gonna put a little bit marks. Look at that, to show where his ears are. That's what I'm doing. You do what you want to do, right? Because you're the artist, you're in charge of this. So that's his head. Now, what we want to do is we have to attach our polar bear body onto our piece of cardboard. The first thing we want to do, friends, is we're going to take our polar bear's feet and we're going to give them a fold down, kind of like our ankles. So I'm going to fold down, and I'm going to do the same thing this way. So look, there's my polar bear feet, just like that, okie doke. Because what I'm gonna do now, this is where we decide, do we wanna use tape? Do we wanna use our glue stick? Do we wanna use our bottle glue? I'm gonna start out with a glue stick. And I'm gonna put my glue, and it's purple so you can see it. I'm gonna put it on the flat part of my polar bear feet. Lots of glue. Just like that, okay? Flip my polar bear around, get some glue on this side too. Glue on this side too. All right, so here's my polar bear feet with the glue. Because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my polar bear feet down onto my cardboard. I'm gonna make a little curve so it's his body, and I'm going to try to glue. Oh, I gotta really press it down. See if it sticks. Boom, look at that. There's my polar bear body. Cool, huh? So fun. Now, like I said, glue sticks, sometimes they are awesome, sometimes they don't work so great. That's why we have our tape nearby if we need to tape our polar bear feet down. Okie doke. But we made this little curve. Now, we gotta add our polar bear head, but we wanna add his neck first. And this is what we're gonna do. We could make a long neck, but look at that. That looks a little bit more like a giraffe, doesn't it? And polar bears don't have long necks like this. So what we're gonna do, friends, is we're gonna fold over back and forth, just to make a little springy, little zigzag, okie doke. Or if you just wanna fold it over and over and over, you can do it over and over and over too, just like that. Just so it gives just a little bit of a cushion. Because now, again, glue or tape, I'm gonna glue this onto my polar bear body. I'm gonna put glue on one side. See that? And I'm gonna glue, I think I want my polar bear face in this way. So I'm gonna put the polar bear neck right there. Just like that, okay? And then I'm gonna add some glue onto my polar bear head, or his neck too. You can put it both ways. You can put it both sides. See some glue? And I'm gonna add this right onto. Yeah, there you go. So there's your polar bear. How cool is that? So now here's where your creativity can just go wild. In your bag, you have, I believe, some cotton balls. You have big pieces of fabric in all different shades of blue. Not to mention, your art kit should have, it should have some markers, some crayons, maybe even some colored pencils. And now is the time to create where your polar bear is standing. So I think I gave you, friends, all of my blue fabric. So I don't even have any blue fabric left for my project, but that's okay, because I got some cotton balls. And this is where our bottle glue is gonna come in handy, because bottle glue definitely works better when we're working with fabric or with our cotton balls. And so you can start adding. I'm gonna make like a whole little thing of, and my cotton balls are really big, and I'm gonna kind of spread them out. And I'm just gonna add some cotton all the way around on my piece of cardboard. So it looks like my polar bear is surrounded by some snow. And because I don't have blue fabric, I think I'm gonna get my blue marker out and make some water for my polar bear. And so I'll color that in with my blue marker. Boop, blue, like my shirt. But you, friends, can use fabric. You can use your scissors to cut the fabric up if you want. And you can put your cotton balls on top of each other. Look at this. How cool is that? I cannot wait. When you are done with this project, Miss Suzanne really wants to see, because I bet they're all gonna look so different, but so cool. So make sure your grown-up snaps a picture of these and emails them to Miss Suzanne, or text them to Miss Suzanne, because I would love to see how our 3D polar bears come out. So cool, so cool. So lovies, our first project, we did it. Amazing. Kiss your brains. Hug your hearts. Remember to be safe, kind, respectful, and responsible. Make good choices, be a great person, and put it out into the world. I cannot wait till we're back in the classroom together. Enjoy. I love you. I like you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, friends.